Hi, and welcome to another week of crochet. I haven't filmed one of these videos in a while. I have new hair. I feel like the last time that I filmed a video, I had long hair or I had like a bob. I don't know. I have two active projects going on right now that I'm hoping to finish today. I don't know if I'm going to finish this today. The first one is a sweater for my 1-year-old nephew. It is so cute. So I made the front and back panel in a lemon peel stitch and then just half double crochet for the sleeve. I think I have only a few more rows to go for the sleeves, and then start on the other one and then close it up. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. The yarn that I'm using is from a Dutch store, Zeeman. It's the Erica yarn. This is 58% cotton, 42% acrylic. It's a very nice thick yarn, but it's very soft. It is a bit heavy, like everything added to it. But yeah, I'm excited to finish this sweater today. I should be able to finish it today. I'm using a 6mm hook for this. And then the other project that I have that is also pretty much done. Oh, wait. Did I put a stitch marker in? Yeah, I did. So this is a scarf. I wanted it to be a scarf, but right now I'm thinking of making it like a cowl. So I'm thinking of putting the edges together and then having it be like an infinity scarf type of thing. The yarn is so pretty. I love this. This is Universe Hobby. I don't know what shade this is, but it's really pretty. I wanted something like warm toned. It does have glitter in it, which I think is really, really pretty. So I think I only will do a couple more rows of this and then sew it together and have it be done as like an infinity scarf. I will have quite a bit of yarn left. Maybe I can do... Okay, bless you. That's my dog. Maybe I can do like hand warmers, something like that, wrist warmers. So those are the projects that I'm definitely finishing today, and I'm so excited to start on another project. Even though I still have one sweater project that I should finish. But there are a shit ton of ends to weave into that thing. So I've been procrastinating. Yeah, let's get crocheting. I finished it. All I have to do is turn it inside out, and then this sweater is done. Yeah, it looks pretty big for... Oh no, I still have one end here to sew in. Shit. Okay, anyway, it looks big, but I also thought it looked big before, and then I went to my nephew and actually like measured it also against one of the shirts that fits him really well, and it's supposed to be really good. Also, you know what? It is September now, and once it gets cold enough to wear a sweater like this, I think it'll be good. You know, he will have grown a bit. The last end. I know this is universal, like the hate of having to sew in ends. Okay, here we go. How do you guys sew in your ends? I just go into a couple of different directions. Sometimes if I feel the end is a little too loose, I make a knot first and then sew in the end. So I go to the side, then a few stitches up, and then I'm going to the other side. I go 3 different ways. Okay, pull on it a little bit, and I cut it off, and then I stretch the fabric. Okay, cool. So it is done. I did do the like a little row single crochet for the neckline just because I wanted to have that finished off a little bit better. I have the cuffs that I think look really good, and I left the end just with the lemon peel stitch. I was gonna do single crochet, but I don't think I'm gonna. And I wanted to do the ribbing, but also I just didn't feel like it. And I think it is cute with, oh, look at that. He's gonna look so adorable in this. So now that I have that completely finished finally, I can work on my infinity scarf. And I definitely want to add a couple of more rows, but also not too many because I also want to make hand warmers with this. Excuse you, my dog is trying to get up the couch. Pardon? You? Hello? No? She also already tried to eat one of my house slippers, so that's great. That's great. Okay. I'm using, by the way, for the infinity scarf, the lighting is horrible in here, because the sun is setting. It is 7:30, so the sun is like slowly going away. And I'm using my yellow overhead light. Rosie. My dog just really wants to get up on the couch, but I want to have cleaned up a bit of the yarn here before I do, because she will try to eat it. Anyway, few more, pardon you, few more rows, and then attach it, and that is done as well. And then I actually have another project here, but this is just, I do a couple of rows every day. This is gonna be like a basket. I messed up on the back, as you can see. I did one, like I thought I had to do it more, how do I even say that? Like I thought I had to do it more tight. But no, I actually skipped a stitch in the back every single row up until like right here. So now it has this weird little point, but it's fine. It's gonna live in like a closet, and I'll just have the pointing backwards so you can't tell. So yeah, I am gonna make the top bigger than the bottom beige part. And for this, I'm using like, I don't know if this is DK or maybe like, yeah, I think it's worsted weight cotton yarn from Zeeman also. And this is Rico. And I also used that for the beige color. So I just finished the infinity scarf that I showed you, and I'm thinking about my next project to work on to start right now. And I think that I'm not gonna start with the hand warmers right now. I think that's gonna be a project that I bring to work tomorrow. I do customer service. I have headphones on all day, so my hands are usually free. So I think I'm gonna make them tomorrow at work, which means that I can take you to my yarn stash so that we can pick out the yarn for the next project. And I do have an idea because there is a pattern that I want to make. because I want to write up the pattern for it. It's dark here. Let me turn on the lights. And I want to start wearing it and I want to make the pattern for it. So yeah. Also, this is what I made, like what I finished this weekend. It is a cardigan. I put it in the wash. It's just a little damp, and as you can see, I am doing a weird job blocking it, but that's because I just do not have the space for blocking. And also the most important parts for me were the ribbing, to get those flat and to stretch out the arm parts here. So, okay. I have a couple of places where I keep my yarn. First, mostly is here, my yarn stash. Okay, so this is all velvet-y yarn. So the yarn that I have that I can make something out of, I have 2 of these. These are by Hobby, but they are hand-dyed yarn. This is Unicorn, which is 75% merino wool and 25% polyamide. And this is in the color, I don't remember, it just says 1. It says 1. Okay, so this is really cute, but I don't know what I want to make with that yet, so I'm gonna keep it here. I have a lot of yarns that I think I want to make like a scrap project with someday. Then I have some more acrylic yarn back here, but I'm not really feeling that either. I recently finished a sweater. It's not really a sweater, it's like a pullover, but it's like with this really thin yarn. And I have a bunch of leftover because it took the entire first skein or ball and then just a little bit of this one. And I have the rainbow one here as well. I have some more of the, like these cakes. And then I have right here, let me see. I have some more drops bell. I made a shirt with this as well, but these are all the leftovers. I don't think I'm gonna make something with that. Oh, this is so pretty. I'm obsessed with this. I bought 2 of these cotton yarns, like the skeins. I am thinking of something special to make with that as well, so not yet. I have some projects in work here. This one I messed up on, and I'm trying to get the courage to frog pretty much all of it and start over. These are some granny squares that I'm gonna make a top out of. I'm just not really feeling granny squares right now. I am feeling sweater, so that is what we're gonna look at right now. I made a Winnie the Pooh, but this one is a little cursed. Look at the head. So this is what I have for like sweater quantities. I have Julia by Zeeman. This is actually the same type of yarn I use for this, but in a different color, obviously. And I want to make like a cable sweater with this, but I am gonna need to figure out cabling a little bit more before I do that. I actually already used this yarn for another sweater. Okay, then, oh yes. I'm thinking of either this yellow, drops Nepal, for a rib sweater. Yes. Or this tweed, Bravo by Schachenmeier, I don't know. In like a white tweed, also probably for a ripped sweater. Yes, that is a good idea. Or I do a mix of drops Nord with, what actually do I have here? This is alpaca silk, and these are pretty much the same colors, like a sage green. It is not coming across on camera because the light is shit. Okay, so I'm gonna make either a sweater with this, but I'm not feeling this right now, the double stranding. So either this or that. I was thinking of knitting the Bravo yarn. I don't even know if I have enough of the drops Nepal, but I think I should figure that out because I might go to the store that sells this next week. So I'm just grabbing the balls that I have of this. I think I have one more. I have two more. Ooh, okay. So I have no idea if that is going to be enough. It's going to be a rib sweater, so you know, it's going to stretch, and I want to have it cropped slightly. So let's do some measurements. Okay, we are back on the couch. I accidentally kicked the tripod. I have my trusted dachshund right here. She is underneath the blanket. Oh, I accidentally brought a pin from the blocking mat. Did not intend to do that. So the Nepal yarn requires a 5mm hook, which is one of my favorite hooks to use. Yeah, I think that what we're gonna do is, because it's a ribbed sweater, I'm gonna work it lengthways, like lengthwise. Sure. So I have to measure myself first, and I do have a measuring tape right here. So I'm gonna have to stand up, don't I? I do. Oh, okay. I could pull you up like higher, but I don't feel like it. Rosie, that's my yarn. That's not yours. Gonna be my sweater. So I'm gonna measure from the top of my shoulder to about where I want to have it, like 17 inches. I'm thinking, like, what else did I recently make for myself that I had to measure? I think I'm gonna go to 18 inches because I also have to amount for like my boobs. Yeah, I think 18 inches is just gonna be good for that. And yeah, like the width, I'm gonna do like shoulder to shoulder. Oh, shoulder to shoulder, but decrease the number because it's gonna be stretchy, you know? So this is gonna be 20 inches. So I think I'm gonna have to do it like 19 or maybe 18. I'll see, and I'll just fit it to my body when I get there. Ooh, okay, trying to not sit on top of my dog. I'm going to, first of all, fix the camera angle. What the hell is this? I don't know if this is much better. But I keep moving it. Okay, I'm gonna grab my hook. This is my 5mm hook. It was made by Lena Julia. I'll link her Instagram down below. She made this for me, and I'm super excited about it, and it fits really nicely in my hand. And I do have mobility issues, so that's really nice that this doesn't hurt my hands as much. Okay, so pretty solid center pull. And this is my first time working with this yarn, by the way. It's worsted weight. I'd much rather have chunky, I think, but this is what we're working with. Okay, I have a chain of 70 right now. Let's measure that. And okay, this is already too big because this measures about 20 inches more if I stretch out my chain. So let's see if I have 70 right now. And right now I'm at 65 because this is gonna be like, let's say we're starting with the back panel. This is gonna be the back panel, and I'm gonna need to make a front panel as well. So let's see. It's gonna be too big, I think. Let's go back to 60. And measuring it like this, yeah, I think that's gonna be fine. 60 is good. Should I do 61 just so that I have 60 stitches across? Let me count my chain again. Okay, I'm already at 61. So, okay, what rib stitch? I think I'm gonna do the half double crochet rib stitch just because I do not want to do the single crochet one, and I like the look of half double crochet. So let's go with half double crochet. So that means that I'm gonna do 60 half double crochet in the chain. I hate working in the chain. But I'm also pretty quick with the half double crochet. It's a stitch that I do a lot because it's one of my favorites. I did the sleeves of the sweater for my nephew. I did that in half double crochet. I did a red, yeah, like a red sweater from the Drops Air, I think, yarn, the red one that I just showed you, all in half double crochet. And I don't know, it just works up so quick. It's not as gappy as a double crochet, but it works up way quicker and bigger than a single crochet. So it's the perfect stitch to me. Let me know, what is your favorite stitch? Like, I mean, this is like one stitch, but there are also different stitch patterns. And I've been a little obsessed with the lemon peel stitch as well, that I also showed you in the sweater for my nephew. And also I incorporated the lemon peel stitch in the willow top pattern that I have available on my website. Use the lemon peel stitch, which is a common, like an alternating row of single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, etc. So super fun. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna finish this off and I'm gonna see you in a little bit once I have a little bit more done. The lighting keeps progressively getting worse, but it's now officially dark outside. So I did a couple of rows with the half double crochet, what is it called? Like I'm doing them in back loops. So yeah, let's see what it measures right now. Because I feel like, yeah, with your chain you can measure it, but I'm never really sure like how much it expands. Yeah, it's about 18 and a half. I think that's fine. I already held it up to my body like that, and I think it's gonna be great. So I really like the color. The yarn is working up really nicely. It just feels really great. So I am excited to work this up even more. I'm pretty sure my boyfriend is almost done with work, so he'll be getting home. I don't really feel comfortable filming when he's in the room, so, which sometimes is a problem because we only have this one room and then our bedroom, but there's literally no space to film there either. Luckily, we will be moving soon. I'm so excited. And I'll be getting my own office. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going. It's a few days later. I finished I thought this was gonna be the front piece, but I think it's gonna be the back piece, and I'm going to do some shaping for the neckline on the front piece. So I already started that one right here. I definitely do not have enough yarn for this. Maybe I'll finish the front piece, not much more than that. So what I'm gonna do, this is 40 rows of back loop or back loop half double crochet. So I'm gonna find the middle here, and I'm going to take a look at where I need to start decreasing for the neck hole. So I'm just gonna try and figure that one out, count a little bit, and I'll just wing it from there. So this is what I ended up doing and how I ended up counting. So I have 40 rows all along. And what I did is I put a stitch marker here. Oh, hi. Put a stitch marker in the 12th row here. So this is the 12th row from here, and then I counted out 12 rows from here, and then from there I did 5 in and 5 in. So I'm gonna be increasing in between here. Maybe I'll take a row extra, just depending on how it looks. I just counted the rows that I already started doing, and Okay, pardon you. And lucky for me, I already did 12 rows here, so if I align it here, it aligns perfectly with the first stitch marker, so I can start decreasing here. I have no idea how exactly I'm gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do a decrease here and then at the end of this row and so forth. But I'll show you what I end up doing. The lighting is horrific, okay? It is completely dark outside. But I wanted to show you how I did the decreases and I'm starting to do the increases. So all the stitch markers like line up with the rows. So what I did here is once I got to the 12th row, I started to do my first decrease. And I did a different thing here. As you can see, there's more gaps here and not as much here. So what I did here was make the decrease either the first or the last stitch in the row, but that makes a little gap. So what I did was make sure that it's the second to last stitch in the row and then finish off with a regular half double crochet. So I did that all here, where if it was the last, like the decrease had to happen in the last end of the row, then I did a decrease and then a half double crochet. But I'm pretty sure that when the row had to start with a decrease, I started with the decrease and then did the half double crochet down. So I also did not do the front loop only here for the decreases. So yeah, there's that. And then these are just straight on, no decreases, no increases. And then I started to increase again here. And for the increase, that is just either the first or the last stitch is an increase in that row. So I'm gonna finish increasing until this stitch marker and then finish it off. So I have this skein left. And then I have one more skein, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So I actually should be getting ready for bed, but I finished the back and front pieces. So I did do a little neck hole here. To be very honest, I have not tried it on yet to see if the neck hole is big enough. I think it will be. I think it will be. Ooh, ooh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. See? It's fine. I'm gonna block it anyway, so yeah, I think it fits good. Let's see here. I want it to be snug here, and I'm really glad that I did a neckline here. Yeah, so like aligning the sides here, it's definitely gonna be like the tight fit that I wanted it to be. So I'm excited. I only have this skein left to make the sleeves. Wow, okay. Yeah, I do have to get ready for bed. I can't talk anymore. So yeah, I'm excited to start on the sleeves and to pick up more yarn to actually be able to make the sleeves and finish it. But yeah, I'm excited about this. Now I do have to think about a next project to make, since I can't work on this like after tomorrow when I'm able to finish this skein. So yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at what I'm gonna make. I wanted to check in again. Today is Saturday and I definitely have some progress to share with you. So I did finish the entire front and back of the rib sweater. Pretty sure I already showed that. And then this is how far I got into the sleeve. Not very far, but I actually did go out today and get more of this yarn so I can work on that, which is exciting. I already put that in the basket here next to Pikachu. And I wanted to show you what else I made this week. So earlier in the week, I used more of the Universe yarn that I used for the scarf that I was showing you. So I made some hand warmers. Even though today is like 25 degrees, But they're so cute. I think they're really, really fun and really adorable and so pretty. And then I also made a hair wrap, which I don't even know if it looks good with my short hair. I think it does. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. So I made a mesh hair wrap. And then also I made a bandana. I also don't know if this looks good. I feel like it needs to be stretched a little bit because it is pretty thin yarn and I worked it up with a maybe a 5.5 millimeter hook. I usually use 5.5 for my bandanas. So I don't know if I like the bandana on my pixie cut, but it's fine. I might put this in the cell bin that I have. So oh, I also started on another project that is going to be for the next house. So I really wanted to, or I really want to make more tapestry projects to hang. I already have a couple that I'm really excited about, and those are going to be in my own office, but I also wanted to make some for the rest of the house. So I found such a fun pattern. But it uses a lot of colors. Right now I'm in the bit that only uses 2 colors, and this is all that I have right now. Yeah, I'll put the graph on the screen if I can find it. But yeah, that is what I'm making, and the flowers here are so hard to do. Wait, the flowers are so hard to do. This is what the back looks like. It's an absolute mess. The sun has a kind of a weird, like it looks a little weird, but I'm enjoying the sun, so I want to sit in the sun even though I'm inside. And I'm just using the Vibra yarn Saskia for most of these, either Vibra or Zeeman, one of those that I'm using. So yeah, what should I make first? I think I'm gonna go with the sweater because I want to finish at least the sleeve today, and I also want to start working on more granny squares for the sweater that I've been working on as well. This is what that looks like. So yeah, let's crochet. Now Sunday, and I started this video on a Sunday, so basically you're getting 8 days in a week of crochet. I have started on the Drops Saffron for the baby blanket. I initially was gonna do hexagons, but I tried hexagons and I don't know, I didn't like it as much. And also the sides weren't coming out like really straight so that I was able to sew them together. So I went with granny squares instead. I just have 5 rows of granny squares, or yeah, the 5-row granny squares. I have 7 right now. I think I'm gonna be able to make an 8th here. So out of 1 skein of Drops Saffron, I can make 8 of these granny squares, which I think is really good. Maybe even 9? That's stretching it a little bit. So I don't think that I need all these colors because I have 5 different colors. I have 6 of each, so I have 30 skeins. I don't need 30 times 8. What's that? 250? I don't need that many granny squares. So yeah, I'll probably have a lot of leftovers and then maybe make a blanket for my office. You know, I have some more Drops Saffron from another project that I probably also don't need all of the colors from. So yeah, I'm excited to work on that. But first, let's start this blanket, okay? I mean, I started it, but like, I've never made a blanket before. I haven't. I was just thinking about that. I've never made a blanket before. I also have an update on the sleeve. it's finished. I don't think I counted the amount of rows, but this is the width and the length. And I did try it on here, so I do have, with a little bit of stretch, I have enough space here under my armpits. It will be less stretchy right here, but that's just kind of how that goes, you know. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. So I'm excited to make the other sleeve and then finish off this one, but that will be for another video as well. So yeah, I wanna finish this video off by saying thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If there is anything about this week of crochet that you particularly liked, or that you want to see added, let me know in the comments down below. I always love getting feedback. I'm sorry, my dog is like doing the worm on the carpet. I don't know what's going on with her. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought. So basically, if you like the little time lapses, I try not to do too many because I find that it disrupts the video. I don't really like watching very long time lapses myself in crochet vlogs. Yeah, let me know what you like and subscribe if you want to see more crochet vlogs as well as tutorials. I'm definitely gonna make some tutorials soon. So yeah, thank you and have a great day. See you next time. Bye.